Hey, this is Declan Farmer. I'm really excited to be out here and get to work with you all. All right, I'm here with Noah Grove of the U.S. National Sled Hockey Team. He's going to help demonstrate some partner shooting drills with me. He's going to kind of act as like a dummy defenseman in a way to kind of help the offensive player get a feel of what it's like to have a defender, but also be able to get the reps in. So this drill is kind of like a dragging the crease drill off the rush. So the idea is we're gonna be coming down the wing. I'm gonna have that puck in my inside hand, kind of as I'm crossing over the blue line. Noah's gonna approach me as a defenseman. When he comes up on me, I'm gonna move that puck to my outside hand. And I'm gonna continue to try to drive. So if Noah's here, I'm gonna move to this outside hand. I'm gonna continue to try to drive around him. It's not really just about trying to beat him as fast as I can and try to win a foot race. It's more about kind of using, the front of his sled against him. So as I'm moving that puck away from Noah, I'm moving that puck to the outside hand, and I'm trying to kind of almost undercut him and get shoulder position on him. Because, even if he's a faster skater than me, once I have shoulder position on him, he's kind of in a bad spot. So shoulder position means that my shoulder's just in front of him. He has to fight through kind of the back of my body to get, up in the play. And once I do that, I'm just gonna be trying to lean against him and drive into him, which, might be counterintuitive to some players. It seems like you would be trying to get away from a defender if you're going on attacking the net, but it's really about getting that body position on them. And if you're up in his face and in front of him, there's really no way for him to get around you. So we're gonna do a drill there. Once I cut across in front of Noah, I'm gonna kind of go totally across the net. So this drill is also working on dragging a goalie as well. So you're coming from one side and you're making that goalie move all the way to the other side. So as you cut across the crease, you're moving the puck back to the other hand. And that's gonna make the goalie move even more. I'm even gonna try to pivot at the end of it to open myself up and then be able to give myself a better shooting angle. Because if you think about it, if I'm going across the goalie like this, and I might be shooting into my sled, especially if I have legs, so I kind of got to pivot my body around and open up a better shooting angle. So that last move, dragging across the crease, is the key here. I think a lot of players will end up shooting that puck way too early. They'll shoot it like right here when the goalie's glove is right in their face. Being able to drag it all the way over really allows yourself a better angle. Way more net to shoot at. Okay, so I have this puck on my inside hand as Noah comes up to me. Once he comes up to me, kind of moving on that outside hand, I'm continuing to try to skate with both hands. And when I can, I'm kind of leaning up against him, trying to get in front of him. The puck's here, and then as I'm coming across the crease, I'm moving it even more, making that goalie move, spinning my legs, and trying to throw it upstairs. So it's really just about using that defender, not to try to skate away from them, but to get towards them and get in a position to box them out. So Ryan is here again to talk about dragging the goalie across the crease on kind of that move we just talked about. And really, because he's a newer player, so he doesn't have like that, just situation or everything, doesn't have the ability to totally pivot at the end to create that angle. So yeah, you want to go ahead with what you do?
Yeah, so what's been working for me is just kind of riding that same angle and cutting across the goalie's face. But as I ride that angle, instead of turning it into that pivot stop that Declan's able to do, I just keep it going the same direction. I'm just holding that puck as long as I possibly can. And then I'm just waiting for that window of, where the goalie dives, because they're usually diving a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
And then there's like a 1 foot window in the corner, and I'm just sending that puck straight underneath my legs, right on the ice. I'm not getting a lift on it per se, but I'm just keeping an eye on that window. So just dragging it across the goalie's face as long as I possibly can before I shoot it.
Yeah, and one thing you can think about too going forward is if you can't move your legs out of the way, and sometimes I can't move my legs out of the way either, is doing that little puck flip over your leg. So even if you have to move it to your left hand for a second to get it into a position, but you can move that puck and then flip it over just to get some air on it, because a lot of times goalies are bailed out, maybe they only have their arm on the ground, so just another thing to consider there. All right, so this next drill I'm trying to do a lot more of is working on that toe drag into a shot. So if Noah's defending me, he's kind of up in my face. Maybe I don't really have a chance to get around him. Maybe in this case he wins the shoulder position. He's up in front of me. The puck's out here. He's going for the puck. Really, my only option. I don't have time to backhand a fancy stick handle. I don't have time to cut in front of him. Really, my only option is to pull that puck away from him on the toe of the stick, bring it into a shooting position, get a quick shot off. So you can practice this by yourself if you want. I think it's helpful to have like a defender here in your face, but it's really just pulling it in, getting a shot off. That was good, D. That was good. So yeah, you're kind of out of options. You're getting pushed off to the side. Really, the only thing you got is pulling that back into your body and trying to get a quick shot off.